And you just look at me.
Yeah.
Okay. Xabi Fernandez, you're a coach with the British sailing team here in Mallorca. Tell us a bit about that role first of all before we get into what's gone on today.
Well, I think it's a new role for me this time in the team, and sharing the coaching role with Rob Wilson, which is the main coach of the team, and obviously still the team is a bit split with LGP, and we try to keep the activity as running as much as possible here in Palma, and then we're sharing that role with Robbie.
You're out on the boat every day on the chase boat, observing what's going on. What are you looking at in particular in your role as coach?
Well, I guess all the teams, evolving a lot, and more technicians, and it's a lot of people to see the different, specifics of the boat, and we try to keep my role, or Rob, is more in the coaching and more in the sail setup and how to sail the boat, and try to analyze them with the guys what's the best, and I think it's working so far so good.
Today we had an early start. We were here for a 7:30 rollout, but the weather didn't really play ball. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, tricky day. Obviously, we're trying to get the most of this winter, which it's been okay, and last week was very good, but this week it's been a long week not sailing, and today we had some windows. I think overnight the wind didn't play as the forecast, was more from the south, and this made the swell to be quite big, but we were set up, so we rolled out, and then we did a few trips out there to check the conditions. Swell was up there, almost 2 meters in the morning, just dropping during the day, and the wind was dropping as well, so by the time it came down quite quickly, and we still tried to get something, but by the time we went out there, wasn't much left.
We did some towing. We saw you towing the boat around the bay. What were you trying to learn from that?
Well, I think it's always something to learn, and these boats, if you don't sail, you tow, and you always learn something. Obviously not the same and not as good, but once the boat was in the water, we thought that we would be useful, and we did a few runs, good conditions for towing, no wind at all, and we didn't even bother to hoist the main, and we did, we learned few, I guess we gathered some more data for the technicians.
Can you just summarize the day now in Spanish for our Spanish audience?
Sí, bueno, un día complicado hoy en Palma, con parte meteorológico que ya sabíamos que era difícil, pero bueno, hemos intentado, estando aquí muy pronto a la mañana, intentar navegar. Durante la noche ha hecho más viento del previsto y sobre todo más del sur, lo cual ha hecho que hubiera una ola poco demasiado grande a la mañana para navegar, y luego durante el día iba bajando, y para cuando hemos salido pues ya el viento ha caído del todo, y bueno, hemos aprovechado para hacer un poco de tow, de navegación a remolque, en el cual siempre se puede capturar un poquito de data, y bueno, pues por lo menos nos sacado eso, pero no podemos decir que ha sido un buen día.
Gracias.